consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And for Houston, inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Gafford with a screen on Smith. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flag. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson. Smith passes to Thompson. Outside Durant. That's good. His first bucket of the game.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Pass to Flag. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Outside Christie. Here's Flag, defended by Thompson. From the arc. And it's Flag missing. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Gafford. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Flag. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points for him in his last game. Inside. Shoots from the right block. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
At the line for Houston, Thompson. At the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Durant, the pass to Eason. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With the block. They retain possession. Basket's good.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Washington outside. Here's Flag. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Şengün. Durant, the pass to Eason. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Gafford. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Both free throws good from Gafford. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Şengün. 9 points for him in his last game. 6 to shoot. Back to Smith. Mavericks with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. He has 6. No good on the wing 3. Şengün against Gafford. Thompson, a screen on Christie. The deep 3 from Durant. Houston with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Flag. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Now Marshall. Pass to Flag. Washington, a screen on Thompson. And here's Flag outside. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Thompson passes to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Durant.
We credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Gafford missing.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 5, Houston.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Here's Flag. He has 6. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Washington. On the wing, Christie. Marshall outside. The 3 from Washington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And there it is for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Washington. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Marshall. The 3 ball. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Smith against Washington. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 5. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Fires the 3. The shot misses. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Flag. Pass to Washington. Driving to the basket. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, a fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
Back to Thompson. For 3, Smith. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading to the inside from 10 feet away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up around the middle part of the year, Clark. How much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
No good on that one.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith, and it's Shepard in for Eason. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Rockets trail. And here's Durant. He had 31 in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Christie. Still no points. Here's Nembhard. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Shepard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Pass to Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in.
At the line, shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Martin. The three. Okogie pulls down the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Mavericks trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thompson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Durant. Okogie on the wing. There's the triple. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
2 minutes.
Nembhard finds Thompson. Here's the 3. Capella with a rebound.
Trying to match 3. Sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Pass to Okogie. The three. And Houston, another three.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Hey, Sam, welcome, your
Sengun checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Durant.
City, Texas.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Pass to Robinson Earl. Counted from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Here's Sengun. There's the block.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Russell, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Nembhard outside, 4 on the clock. Takes a three. The Rockets pull it in. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Here's Shepard, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And he gets it to go. Shepard's got 5 now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Thompson out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Nembhard in at the 1.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
So it's the Rockets now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Nembhard, and stolen by Nembhard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Brian, back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one misses. The Rockets lead by 9. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How about Alperon Sengun sticking with it that time? Persistence pays. You better believe it does.
First team foul.
One shot.
At the line for one. Alperon Sengun.
And you watch Alperon Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Thompson, coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Shepard for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Mavericks trail by 12. On the wing, Nembhard lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nembhard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Tate. And they pick up 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Russell. On the wing, Nembhard. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Thompson. Martin outside. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. Sengun with it. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year. Not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
What I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Hits both from the stripe.
This helps build the lead. They're having a really solid second quarter at the line.
Outside Russell. And And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer. Finney Smith pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Houston with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Russell from outside buries it from three. Russell's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Houston leading by 7. Outside Durant. There's the 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Marshall outside. Pass to Russell. On the wing, Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Shepard. Now here's Şengün, guarded by Marshall. Outside, Finney Smith. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really good work by Finney Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Nembhard to pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. There's the screen by Marshall. Russell from outside. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Shepard. To the paint. Here's Okogie. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Finney Smith, and it's Thompson in for Okogie. And Dallas with a change here, too. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Russell. Here's Washington. 5 points in the game. Pass to Flag. Looking to win the run. Smith with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Flag. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Flag. And here's Washington. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. A deep 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Rockets lead by 18. To the middle. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Marshall after the basket by Houston. Pass to Flag. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, the screen. Here's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Up top, Nembhard. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Shepard. 7 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. Shepard's got 10.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Gafford with a screen on Durant. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with a rebound. The 3 from Thompson. And they recover it. Durant, no good. Mavericks trail by 21. Gafford passes to Nembhard. Now Marshall. Pass to Flag. Nembhard outside. Shoots over Shepard. Nembhard, good. Give him 8.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün, and Eason subbed in for Shepard. Christie's checked in for Dallas. So it's the Rockets now. Eason up top. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That's off. 7 for 12 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside, Washington. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Outside Eason, back to Durant. The 3 ball. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Marshall outside. To the inside. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Flag missing. Houston leading by 20. Smith right side. Thompson finds Capella. To the paint. They swipe it. Gafford with the ball. Now Thompson defending. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Washington outside. On the wing, Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flag. Cashes in the 12-footer. Give him 8 points now.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Outside Eason. Up top Capella. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. And check it out, the rookie leaders in steals over the last month. Cooper Flag third.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
Pass to Gafford. Washington against Smith. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Washington. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter. Christie against Eason. And here is Thompson. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is part of the reason why they've clamped down on him.
And he's going for the oop here. Here's Flag, defended by Thompson. Now here's Marshall. Washington outside. Now Gafford. He's got 10. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Durant. Out to Thompson from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot off that time. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, we've said it before. When KD's in rhythm, there's really no answer. He can shoot over anyone and from anywhere, Ernie.
Amazing what he's done in only one half of play here. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You know, for the Rockets, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Christie hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Houston leading by 14. Outside Durant. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sends it home from three-point land. Eason's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Şengün with a steal. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists here tonight.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
And Houston has possession after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Durant. One shot.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Now here's Washington. 7 points in the game. Got a hand on it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Durant. Give him 23. Floats one. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Christie. Takes a three. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 21. Smith passes to Şengün. Back to Smith. Here's Eason. Left side Durant. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Eason against Christie. Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Now here's Eason. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Launches it. Durant with another miss.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Marshall outside. Here's Flag, guarded by Durant. And it's good for 2. Flag's got 10 points in the game.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Smith passes to Thompson. Outside Durant. Outside Eason from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall outside. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the layup falls. 14 points for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Durant surveying the D. Thompson outside. Picked by Smith. Thompson in the post. Marshall's there. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
fast breaks, and they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. Here's Flag. 10 points for him. Outside Christie. Marshall passes to Washington. And here's Christie. Here's Flag. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Thompson. Durant with a screen on Washington. He shoots it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flag. Back to Marshall. Washington outside. Pass to Flag. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Thompson finds Şengün. Inside. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 27 points.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Pass to Marshall. Washington outside. Gafford the screen. Washington passes to Gafford. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Now here's Şengün. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected cam? Mavericks trail by 21. Marshall inside, guarded by Durant. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Now here's Durant. He has 29 now. Gafford with the block, and they get it back. And here is Thompson, just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Flag. He's got 10. Here's Washington. Marshall outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington passes to Christie. Washington outside. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Now Durant. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Washington against Smith. Here's Flag. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Here's Christie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Durant. 32 points in the game for him. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Flag. And here's Marshall. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. for the Rockets. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Here's Okogie. Give him 8 points now. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Nembhard. Clock at 6. Here's Tate. That one falls. Tate's got his second basket.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thompson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Houston. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Tate. Over Christie, and another basket for Houston.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. The Rockets in 5th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Flags checked in for the Mavericks. The Rockets lead by 14. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Tate. Now Capella. Here's Shepard. Puts up a 3. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 5 rebounds in the game. Tate against Nembhard. And here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Okogie's got 11.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Thompson scanning the floor. From outside the arc. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Klay Thompson is out there with flag. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nembhard in at the 1. They set the pick. Russell from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tate with it. Pass to Shepherd. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Nembhard.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
On defense, Dallas. It's a 14-point game. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay takes the contact and finishes.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Klay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Nembhard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Denny Smith, the screen. And here's Shepherd for 3. Russell with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Nembhard. He's marked by Finney Smith. Thompson outside. Shoots over Shepherd. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Houston leading by 11. Pass to Finney Smith. And down it goes. 2 points.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Right side, Russell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Okogie. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Mavericks trail by 13. Nembhard outside. Now Thompson fires from deep. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
It's team time. Who wants one out there?
Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Durant. Pass to Shepherd. There's a screen. Six on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Now Sengun. He's guarded by Gafford. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And then Thompson's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 1, Amin Thompson.
Mavericks trail by 10. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Flag, three-pointer, and Dallas hits again from deep.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
Pass to Şengün. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, you know, Şengün has a variety of moves he can turn to in the post. I love that about his game. Keeps defenders off balance and oftentimes in a bad way.
2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Now Nembhard, just 4 to shoot. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
For 3, Durant. Houston gets it back. Goes back up. Easy money for KD inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Flag, guarded by Durant. From deep three-point land. Thompson pulls it in.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting 3. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Thompson. Marshall comes in for Nembhard. And Max Christie subbed in for Russell. Here's Shepard. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Durant for 3. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 39.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Washington. And here's Christie. Back to Marshall. And here's Flag outside. Dallas no good that time either. Houston leading by 14. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pass to Flag. Here's Washington. Gafford with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Marshall outside. And here's Flag outside. Fires in the triple.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
They're really working the paint now.
Mavericks trail by 15. Washington outside. Pass to Flag. And the layup is good off the glass. Flag's got 10 points in just the second half.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Outside Durant. Can he keep it going? And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gafford. Soft touch off the glass. The Rockets lead by 11. And here's Durant. Here's Shepherd. For 3, Smith. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Washington against Smith. Now here's Washington. He's guarded closely. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Rockets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Pass to Shepherd. Now Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. Takes the 3. Gafford rips down the board.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Washington. Flag fires. Misses the 3. Houston leading by 11. Smith outside.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Eason's checked in for Shepherd. That's good from Smith.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
Washington fires. Gafford. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, he jammed it.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Flag.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He launches. Durant with the rebound. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Mavericks trail by 12. Washington left side. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now Durant. From 12 feet out. Top they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
.56 seconds left in the game. Outside Şengün. With the floater, bucket is good!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now Washington fires the three. Durant there for the rebound. Outside Eason. 24 seconds left in the fourth. 18 feet out. Clock at 6. Now Durant. Jacks up a three. Nope. So Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all.